What's going on, everybody? It's BucosLocker. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and share all the videos. Yes, sir. Come on in. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon too. You gotta hit the notification bell icon. You won't miss out on the new videos. The season here, folks. Coming to you in a unfortunate situation, but I gotta do what I gotta do, right? I'm back in New Orleans. I am back in New Orleans. What up, Grislow, Ronnie, Jump Tube, DSG, Carlos? How everybody doing out there? Y'all good? Y'all good out there? I made it back safe. It took me 5 hours and some change to get back to New Orleans. It took me 11 hours and 38 minutes to get to Houston 2 Saturdays ago. But I made it back safe. I'm good. I'm intact. Full tank of gas. Still no power. The power was supposed to come back on today, but in my area, the power is still not on. The estimated time that was given to us was September 8th, which is today. But unfortunately, that is not the case. So I came back home to no power. I know it sucks. A little pissed off about that. Disappointed that don't have power. But I am alive. That's what matters. Can't use it. Well, I'm in an apartment complex right now. I haven't found a home yet. I'm in an apartment complex now, for the time being. Can't use generators. Well, you can, but it's a risky thing because the complex, they don't use generators. But as of right now, we got 2 people in my little area, in my quadrant, using generators. So they like, forget that. So they saying screw that. We're gonna use generators. But I do have battery operated fans, battery powered fans. So I do have that. I do have some food, some non-perishable food. Refrigerator got cleaned out. So I'm good on that. I got a full tank of gas. I am supported by FEMA to go live in a hotel, but all the hotels are booked around here, which is crazy. So I might have to drive to another state, probably like Alabama or Birmingham if I don't want to stay here, or Memphis, Tennessee. All these places are 5 hours away. So I might be back on the road by Friday or Saturday. Again, if the power's not on by Saturday, I'll leave again, or by Friday. Where will I watch the game? I might go to Baton Rouge. I might go to Baton Rouge to watch it. I might go to Birmingham to watch it. I might go to Memphis to watch it, or another city if they don't have power back on tomorrow. But I can't go now. Don't get me wrong. Most of New Orleans is back online. Let me get that straight. Most of New Orleans is back online. It's just my area. It's pretty much like 80% of the city is back online. It's just my area. So push come to shove, I'll have to go watch the game in another area, another parish. So let me get that straight. So I can watch the game tomorrow, but it won't be at my home. But it'll be in another, probably a restaurant or a sports bar or something like that. And I'll do a live stream right there at the bar. So I'm still gonna watch the game. I'm still gonna give y'all that work. I'm still gonna give y'all BucosLocker regardless. It's been some tough times here, but on the way back home, I saw some crazy stuff. People are still without power in my area, a little bit outside my area, but most of New Orleans is back online. For some strange reason, my area don't have power. For whatever reasons, they got lines down. I can show y'all. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. I can show you better than I can tell you. People out here grilling too. There's gas stations open right here. I was able to get gas to fill back up, but let me show y'all what it's looking like in my area. Just to give y'all an idea of what it looked like in New Orleans. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. Power line down. It's serious, folks. It's no joke out here, man. It's a serious business out here. This not even that bad, but it's much worse in other areas. I can show y'all some more stuff too, but it's pretty crazy. But the power lines are down. That's my other truck right there. It's pretty crazy. We got this right here. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff in a second if I can walk over there. I'm giving y'all a little tour right now, just a little bit, but it's pretty bad. A lot of trees down. There's a car right there. As you can see, power lines are down. Got destroyed, but it's pretty crazy. Yeah, they were supposed to do it today, but for some strange reason, they haven't got to the lines yet. I'll show y'all people running generators too. Generator. Pool dirty. Got generators and stuff. We got all this right here. But anyway, yeah. So to give you an idea of what it looked like. Other than that, I'm okay. There's another area. I'm doing good. A lot of trees. A lot of trees. A lot of tree damage. Flat tire. But I'm good though. There's a tree right there that came down. Some damage right there. You got this right here. Pretty bad. Got crushed. But anyway, but I'm good though. I'm good. I'm alive and well, man. I made it back safe. So, but anyway, so it's gonna be kind of hard for me to kind of do a video the way I want to do it. I was gonna have everything set up for tomorrow, something nice, but looks like I'm not gonna be able to show that tomorrow. So it'll probably be next game. Hopefully I have power by then. But it's pretty. And this just a small area, folks. It's pretty bad in a lot of areas. Hopefully I have the power back next week, or hopefully by Saturday or Friday. But like you said, they got to pick the lines up first before power even come back on. So they got to come back here and pick these lines up. Hopefully they come back and pick these lines up. But we'll see. It's pretty bad. yeah, so it's pretty crazy, man. Um, unbelievable stuff, man. Just unbelievable view of the city. So I'm out here doing a video in my truck. I was hoping to have power today too, man. I spent about 10 days in a hotel, thinking they was gonna have power today, but nope, it sucks. But if you're feeling generous, check it's in the description box. All the information and like CashApp, Venmo, PayPal, and all that stuff like that. Look in the description box if you want to donate to the channel and all that stuff like that. But yeah. So you guys gonna have to help me out on this one. I'm not able to look at the schedule. I was gonna go over the schedule for the Bucs. Schedule breakdown. So can anybody? I know the first game. So we're gonna do a schedule breakdown together, folks. So let's get to the first game. Look, we'll get to the New Orleans stuff. I'm alive. I'm good. Let's talk about some football. I just kind of want to give you an update on what's going on. Let's get down to this football. Let's get down to the schedule and the schedule prediction and what's going on and everything like that. So first game is tomorrow, opening day, NFL, Bucs versus Cowboys in Tampa. Who's going to the game? First of all, who's going to the game? I'm not going to be there, of course, but this game is going to be fun. It's going to be action-packed. I'm expecting kind of a high-scoring game, and I'm going to tell you why, and I'll give you my prediction of that game and the rest of the schedule, but you guys are going to have to help me out with the schedule as I do it live. So this is going to be a high-scoring game. It's not going to be low-scoring because I'm giving respect to the Cowboys offense. The Cowboys offense is explosive. They got a trio. Their skill set is top 5, top 10 in the NFL. Like, we can't discredit now, I don't like the Cowgirls. They're overrated. Every year they're always talking about playoffs and Super Bowl, but they're never going, right? But you have to give credit where it's due. So this season I'm going to trash teams, but I'm going to also give respect to other teams' skill players as well. I'm not a hater, but I'm a realist. And the Cowboys are coming to Tampa with the offensive firepower. And let's not act like, now let's be real, the Bucs defense is a top 10, top 5 defense, right? In a lot of categories. But the one area that scares me with the Bucs is pass defense. And the Cowboys they have a trio of receivers, Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, and CeeDee Lamb, and you throw in Zeke and Dalton Schultz. They got some weapons. So let's not act like we're just going to stop them every single time. And the reason why I'm starting out with that is because the expectations is some of you folks got the Bucs going 17-0, and that's fine. I respect that. But this game is going to be closer than you think it's going to be. Now, granted, y'all know who I think is going to win, but my point is, if you look at it from a breakdown perspective, we have a good defense, right? We have a good front seven. But what scares me is the secondary, particularly the cohesiveness. And hopefully, if this is the second year of Todd Bowles' scheme, they can do some new stuff and they can lock down a little bit better. But I put out a post the other day that opponents completed 68% of their passes against our secondary. That was pretty high. Bottom 10, I believe, bottom 5. That's really, like, to be a top level defense, you can't just be good at stopping the run. You get what I'm saying? Now, I get it. Granted, we're top 5 in points allowed, which, bend don't break. I get that, right? But to take it to the next level with our defense, we got to be able to stop the pass. Now, granted, we're going to score a lot of points, so teams are going to try to catch up, but still, we can still have that type of offense on the Bucs, but also have that stout defense front and back. Front 7 and back 5. Or back 4, if you want to call it that, right? Or back 7, right? But we still got to have the all-around defense. We just can't be number 1, number 2 against the run and 25 against the pass. That I want the Bucs to be a complete team, not just an offensively gifted team and a sack the quarterback. They hit the quarterback. That's great, but sometimes you're not going to always be able to get to the quarterback. Sometimes the quarterback is going to have time to throw the ball. That's just the NFL. These are professional athletes. They're going to be able to complete the ball on every secondary is not going to be perfect across the NFL, right? Our secondary is not perfect, right? We're going to give up some plays. That's just what it is. It's football. If you know how to play football, if you play football with pads, flags, semi-pro, anything like that, you're going to give up plays. Unless you're Alabama defense. But anyway, but you get my point. So coming into this game, Dak Prescott coming off, he was hurt last season in a gruesome injury. He had shoulder problems, so he's coming back. He's looking to come back with a vengeance. And before he got hurt, he was chucking the ball around because the Cowboys defense is so trash, and I'll get to them in a second. I'll get to the Cowboys defense in a second. But offensively, against the key matchup is basically their receivers versus our secondary. And also what's going to help us too is Zach Martin, the Pro Bowl All-Pro center, is out. Remember, I told y'all, in order for us to get to where we need to get to as a fan base and as a team, we're going to have to catch some breaks. Zach Martin not playing in this game substantially helps the Bucs pass rush. Interior, Ndamukong Suh, Nacho, Vita, it's going to tremendously help us even more win this game possibly, right? And it's going to help us stop Zeke, because Zeke is coming back and you got Tony Pollard. They got a good running game. A healthy Cowboys O-line is top 10, right? Tyron Smith, Lydell Collins, Zach Martin, Travis Frederick. They have a top 10 line if they are all healthy. Now, granted, they got some injury issues. Tyron Smith with his neck. Lydell Collins, he's kind of been nicked up. They got an all-pro center, Travis Frederick. But I think his name is McGowan, he's coming in, he's stepping in place for Zach Martin. So I'm looking for Todd Bowles to attack that. But the key is, there's going to be times that we don't get to the quarterback. And pass coverage, Tony Pollard, Zeke Elliott, Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, those are explosive guys. Those guys ain't no joke. Dalton Schultz, those guys, you're just not going to hold them down for the whole game. Even if we get up on them. If we get up on the Cowboys, which I'm expecting us to do, like 21-7 or 28-10 or something like that, and they're going to start chucking the ball around. Let's just get that out the way. They're going to chuck the ball around because Dak is out there to prove something. Now, granted, they're going to use Zeke Elliott and Tony Pollard. So it's going to be kind of very interesting to see how Todd Bowles get the secondary or the back 6 or back 7 together. Because this is an explosive offensive attack. We're going to be up to the challenge. Let's just get it out the way. The Bucs secondary is going to be hungry. They're going to be ready because, in my personal opinion, I still think that the Bucs secondary is not getting the credit that's due. Every time you turn around and they talk about secondaries, they don't mention the Bucs secondary with the top secondaries, like the Rams, the Bears, the Ravens, the Buffalo Bills, the Patriots. They don't mention us with them. They don't mention our secondary, the Bucs secondary, with the top secondaries, for some strange reason. The Saints secondary, with their secondary, they don't put us in that group. I think that those guys still got something to prove to the NFL because, let's just be real. A lot of us, a lot of the people outside the Bucs fan base think that the championship that the Bucs won last year was a Mickey Mouse championship. A COVID championship. It wasn't a real championship because of the COVID situations and all that stuff. Well, this year, this is the time for the Bucs secondary, not just the secondary, but just as a team, to prove to everybody it wasn't a fluke. It wasn't a fluky Mickey Mouse Super Bowl. Like, this is a real season, 17 games. It's real. We had training camp, all this stuff. This is a real season, if you want to call it that, right? This will not be called a Mickey Mouse COVID championship, but this game will set the tone for the rest of the season, if that makes sense, right? Because that's what you want to do. You want to set the tone. And there's a lot of things that the Bucs can improve on and get better in. We were already good in, but we can get better in. And this game will further expose the fan base to everybody and also the team, because I still think that the Bucs as a team, as an organization, is not getting the respect. The respect is going to, we know where the respect is at on our team, right? But I still think the media don't really respect the Bucs and the Bucs organization, in my personal opinion. So I think this is a year that we still, as a fan base and as a team, they got to show that we are a real organization. Because for years, this organization has been laughed at, and, sucking ears. And I hope this season and this game will set the tone and let everybody know, not just this game, but for the rest of the season, this will not be a laughing matter. This will not be a Mickey Mouse COVID championship. We are here to stay as a fan base, and also the Bucs as a team taking over for the next, not just this year, but the 3, 5, 7 years from now. This game is a tone setter. This will let us know how the first quarter of the season is going to look. And if you saw how we looked last season, at the end of last season, we looked really good. And we can pick up where we left off at, we're good to go. No falling off the cliff from nobody. So expect some fireworks offensively on both sides. Now, defensively for the Cowboys, they drafted Mika Makai, the linebacker from Penn State. Pretty good guy. They got Jalen Smith, they got Van Der Esch, they got Micah. That's a strong set of linebackers. Now, I'm not sold on Jalen Smith. He's not that good. He's slow as hell. I think he's washed. But the problem with the Cowboys is we already know it's their defense. Dan Quinn is the defensive coordinator. I don't expect him to stop the Bucs offense. Not Dan Quinn. We saw him in Atlanta. And if the Cowboys fans, the Cowgirls fans holding their hats on Dan Quinn and his style of defense, they got no secondary. They got nobody to cover our receivers. How are they going to match up against Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, Tyler Johnson, Scotty Miller, number 80, Gronkowski, Cameron Brady, Ronald Jones, Giovanni Bernard, Leonard Fournette? We're just too much. The Cowboys defensively just can't do nothing with our offense. We're going to put points up. We're going to move the ball. Bombs away. This won't be no check down. Nah, we're going to bombs away on the Cowboys defense because we don't respect that. I know Bruce Arians is going to try to set the tone early with some deep shots. There's going to be some no risk and no biscuit in this game. A lot of motion, tight end, 12 personnel, not 12 personnel, but 13 personnel, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, because they want to keep AB and Mike Evans and Godwin on the field all at the same time, right? And I'm expecting Brady to throw the ball. That was my daughter. My daughter calling me. I'll answer that in a second. Give me a few minutes. I'm about to finish this video up anyway. With my prediction, I'll do the schedule prediction tomorrow. My daughter just called me because she wanted to check up on me. So I'm gonna finish this prediction up on this game real quick. Offensive, we're gonna move the ball. I think Brady's gonna throw for 300 something yards, a couple touchdowns. The running game is gonna be there. The O-line is gonna block. DeMarcus Lawrence is a problem. Donovan Smith be up to the challenge. Tristian Wrifs, DeMarcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory. They got some pass rushers now. They got a couple guys that can get after the quarterback, but it's not enough because the secondary can't cover. Period. I don't care what the Cowgirl fans say. The secondary is trash. You heard it here first. So with that being said, my prediction for this game, in a high-scoring game, if you want to call it high-scoring, I predict the Bucs will win this game 38-27. We're going to get up early. We're going to get up on them early, and they're going to get garbage points and garbage yards. 38-27, an opening night game, explosive, a lot of offensive fireworks. It's gonna be fun to watch, and I'll watch the game either at a bar, or I'll watch it here at home, or I'll be at a bar. But I'm gonna do my live stream somewhere. Trust me, I will watch the game. Trust me, folks. I promise you, BucosLocker will be watching the game. But with that being said, I gotta call my daughter because she's checking up on her daddy to make sure I'm okay. With that being said, I'll do my schedule prediction tomorrow with the record outlook, and I'll give y'all my thoughts on the rest of the schedule. But the Bucs will win the game tomorrow. So with that being said, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share the videos, and don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify on all new videos that's posted on this channel. With that being said, fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag, hashtag facts over feelings, hashtag opening night tomorrow, folks. I want y'all to be ready. My Pirates and my Sea Bandits, let's get it. I'll see y'all tomorrow, opening night. BucosLocker out.